Hi guys, Dr. Walla here from Prestige Animal Hospital in Fontana, California. And today we will be discussing what you need to know about senior cat care. Helping me today will be Judy, asking me a couple different questions about senior cat care. And we can get started when you're ready, Judy.
All right. So, Dr. Walla, how will getting older impact the health of my cat?
Well, just like people, everything kind of slows down a little bit. So getting older, they might want to play less. Their nutritional needs will, change. Arthritis tends to develop, and a lot of times people don't realize that even kitty cats can develop arthritis. So getting older is kind of like people. Sometimes they can have vision problems or hearing problems. So the care as they age becomes more necessary at that point.
Okay. And how do a cat's nutritional needs change as they age?
So nutritional needs basically vary on lifestyle and age of the pet. So you started like a kitten formulated food that has more calories, different kind of, minerals, vitamins. And then as they age to adult, then they have different necessities as far as their protein requirements, fat requirements, calories, and vitamins. Then you get to your senior geriatric stages in which they may need some things like joint supplements, some probiotics, different kinds of vitamins at that age to help them basically, thrive. So as they age, these different lifestyles is kind of when we have to have a range to change our pets' foods.
Okay. And then what are some signs and symptoms that your cat might be slowing down?
Well, cats are notoriously good at hiding signs and symptoms. So you may not even notice any, or they might be so subtle and slow that you're not noticing it. Couple things can be hiding more often, less frequently grooming, not wanting to jump up or kind of hesitating to jump up or jump down from somewhere can be a sign of maybe some arthritic changes in those joints. I had somebody who had a 14-year-old cat and said, the cat's fine. They brought her in. It's actually my old teacher. And we looked at a tooth. I said, this tooth is going to have to come out. She said, don't pull my cat's tooth. And I said, no, we have to. So after some talking about it, we went under and we ended up removing the tooth of a 14-year-old kitty who my previous teacher thought was doing just fine. As soon as we removed the tooth, the cat went back home and she got mad at me. She said, what'd you do to my cat? I said, what do you mean, Miss? What did I do to your cat? And she says, my 14-year-old senior cat's acting like a kitten. I like my senior cat who sat around all day. So basically she didn't realize the cat was, in pain from the dental disease. But once we pulled that tooth that was causing a problem, turned into a whole new cat and almost started acting like a kitten. So it's a little funny story from one of my previous teachers.
I love that story. All right. So, what are some health complications or diseases that are commonly experienced by senior cats?
Some common health complications that can occur. Number one, like we talked about, dental disease. The problem with I say problem, but maybe people could do less of it, but complaining about pain and other things as well. Like cats and dogs can't complain that they have pain. So what do? Especially with teeth, they won't complain. They'll just keep eating. They have to eat to survive. So we will think, boy, she's eating fine, but really they can have some dental problems. Arthritis is a big complication. Gaining weight because they're not moving as much, but still eating the same amount. Renal disease, kidney disease is a big one in cats. Diabetes, cataracts, hearing loss. As they age, these are things that we have to watch for.
Okay. And then, what kinds of preventative care can help extend the life and health of my cat? And what tests might they need?
So regular testing is very important, especially when your cat becomes senior. So blood work, urine testing, x-rays of the chest, and actually full body, because cats are small enough, you can generally get a full body x-ray in there. So urine and regular fecal testing to check for parasites. Urine will help assess kidney function as well as blood, liver, other internal organ functions. Regular vet visits, listen to heart, lungs, find underlying issues, and regular dental cleanings to prevent dental disease and save teeth. So hopefully we don't have to extract them later in life.
Okay. And then, why are wellness exams and regular checkups important for senior cats?
Just for the kind of similar to the reason we discussed is, boy, we find so many things, underlying things that we didn't notice were there as sometimes as pet owners that we see on a daily basis. And one of the main things I hear is, oh yeah, they're getting older and they're slowing down. But just like the example I gave previously, sometimes they're slowing down because they're constantly in pain, but they hide it so well. So the wellness exams, we can find things like that tooth that's maybe painful, or maybe underlying blood work shows us a trend. We trend the blood year after year, because remember, they age faster than us. So if we do a blood work 1 year and we say, hey, those kidney values are normal, but they're looking a little higher, and we follow it up with it in 6 months or a year and say, boy, that graph is trending up. At that point, we take action and do something as simple as changing the food. Might save them lives on their year and a lot of hospital visits.
Okay. And then last question, what is the most important thing to know about caring for a senior cat?
Well, most important thing about caring for a senior cat is, number one thing, back to it again, I know I've said it probably a couple times, but is sometimes, yes, they do get old, they slow down, but sometimes they're slowing down because there's underlying reasons. And, you know, arthritis in cats, they hide it very well. Dental disease, they hide it well. They sometimes start losing weight because of renal disease. So the most important thing about caring a senior cat, please, regular vet visits, keep an eye on them. And if you think, you know, there is an issue or they're not grooming or any of the symptoms, not grooming, hiding, you know, not doing what they used to, it's good to always catch things early and see if we can help them live a longer quality life. So if you have any questions, though, any other questions regarding your senior cat, please follow up with us. Give us a call at our north or south location, or go on our website, prestigeanimalhospital.com. We have a services page and a client resources page where we try to give a lot of information, as well as blogs that we publish twice a week that could really help you understand more about your senior cats.